Today is this, good morning everybody. Today is just such a very, very special day in the New York State Senate. And I would like to thank everybody for joining us here today for the special Liberty Medal presentation. I'd like to thank our PBA President, Lou Civillo, and the entire Suffolk County PBA Board, Inspector Williams and David Sammartino, for hosting and arranging this special award presentation. I would also like to thank my colleague, Senator Murray, for the phone call that alerted me. Imagine how you get a phone call, it alerted me what was going on, because 80 miles out, I didn't realize 80 miles out, that was his district. I didn't realize out in the ocean, Atlantic Ocean. But he alerted me about my constituent, Officer William Parmenter, that what he has performed. It is truly my honor, again, to be here, because we are fortunate to have some of the best public servants in this department. Not just in this entire state of New York, but the entire country. Officer Parmenter is somebody who has dedicated himself to public service, and early this month on July 3rd, he went above and beyond to help a fisherman in the Atlantic Ocean. And he did while off duty, fishing over 80 miles due south of Hampton Bays with his friends. And I said to the officer, the only way I'm gonna be 80 miles out in the ocean is gonna be on a cruise ship island. And you know, the officer was on a 34-foot boat, and you know what I just appreciated so much, that he has the skills to make sure that he got to that boat. During his day off, Officer Parmenter overheard a frantic MAYDAY call indicating a man was bleeding out from multiple cuts on his leg. Though he was 5 miles out, he immediately contacted the victim's boat through the marine radio and offered help. When he arrived, Officer Parmenter jumped onto the other vessel to see the man sprawled out bleeding. The wounds were lacerated from large fish hooks that was still attached to a massive yellowfin tuna that was thrashing around underneath the man's leg. Officer Parmenter immediately jumped into action by opening up his medical, just like what our president said, medical trauma kit that he brought aboard, and wrapped the man's leg in tourniquets so the victim, Norman Arsinger, would not bleed to death. Officer Parmenter then radioed both Suffolk County PD Aviation Section and U.S. Coast Guard to provide both entities with status updates on Mr. Arsinger's condition. A Coast Guard helicopter soon arrived to assist Mr. Arsinger, and they are lifted to MacArthur Airport for transportation to Stony Brook University Hospital for further treatment. Thankfully, due to the work of Suffolk County PD and Suffolk County PD Aviation Unit, the Coast Guard, the skilled staff at Stony Brook University, and the heroic acts of Officer Parmenter, Mr. Arsinger was released the next day. Imagine that, released the next day with all the blood that he lost. Officer Parmenter's actions while off duty are worthy, and this is why we are here to recognize him today. Therefore, I'm honored to be able to present Officer Parmenter with the New York State, this is very important, Liberty Medal, which is the highest civilian honor given out in New York State. It's the only award that is heroic and life-saving acts. Officer Parmenter, with his heroism and is truly inspiring, extremely proud to represent us in the New York State. You showed all Long Islanders in New York that our men and women in blue are committed to safety to all of our residents, even when removed from your uniform, and we are simply enjoying your well-deserved time off. I would like to invite President Civillo and Inspector Williams, Congressman LaLota, and my colleague Senator Murray, who represent Mr. Arsinger, to join me and to present Officer Parmenter with the New York State Liberty Medal. Congratulations, and thank you for all your service. You are a true hero. So, what we're going to do is, can you take that off? And we're going to actually put this on, see if this fits. Yes, it does. Congratulations.